We are back with the wonderful Pum Lefebure from Design Army. And we're going to now have some fun with the spark. You've prepared your questions. This is going to be the fun bit.
Drum rolls.
Boom, boom. Oh, yes. We're going to really find out what you're made of now. Kicking off with quite a juicy one. What's a piece of creative advice you always ignore, but it works for you?
I think I told you before about this one, balance work and life.
Yes, that was something we discussed at length on Monday in the episode then. If you've not yet listened, please do tune in. But work-life balance, it's not for everyone, is it?
No, I think a lot of people like to give you advice, right? And they say, you have to balance work and life in order to be creative. And I think that thinking of balance, work and life, a lot of people think it's about two things that's separate. You either work or you have your life, you have to balance them. But for me, it's about integrating them and make it fun. And, when balance work and life, that the separation make me feel like the biggest failure because I can't separate the two, then you have to follow your own instinct of what works for you. So it's about adjust and integrating the work-life balance.
Yeah, you do you, as they say.
You do you. Yeah, I mean, you can listen to podcasts and you can listen to your mom, your aunt, but at the end of the day, it's your life. Do whatever works.
Do what makes you happy, but remember to have a holiday now and again. You go on holiday, right?
All the time. Well, because I travel a lot for work, so I go for a shoot in LA and then I would stay over the weekend.
Nice.
Go to the spa, or I go to Europe to do an installation in Germany, and then I would just go to see Venice Biennale on the weekend.
Nice.
So my weekend, if I'm travel, I usually, on the weekend, it's when I like to do a lot of solo travel. I'm a solo traveler. I like to go to the museum, walk the street of different city, try new food, see new colors. And I don't really like to share that with anyone. It's my time I just want to absorb and be magnetic to everything they're throwing at me. And that time by myself, it's when I get a lot of ideas.
Yeah, same. I'm a solo traveler because of work. And now and again, my husband, Tom, I'll say to him, do you want to come? And I'll be secretly thinking, I kind of want him to come, but I mostly don't want to, because then I can just do whatever I want and have fun and have an adventure. Not that he's, dictating anything, but, and then he'll go, oh, you'll be busy, you'll be working. And I'll go, oh, okay then. Okay. And then I just have the best time.
I mean, travel to me and a lot of people give me the greatest inspiration. I really believe that if you're a designer, you have to see a lot.
Yeah.
You have to see a lot. You really have to understand different culture, especially when you do global work. If the clients say, oh, there's this thing going on in Asia, you have to be able to envision it. Reading a book or just looking at a film is not the same thing. And put yourself in the country that doesn't speak English and be kind of sponge to it's really important to be a student of culture at all time.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing more wonderful, and it's so restorative for the soul. When did you last feel completely out of your depth, and what happened next? Or is Pum somebody who just cracks on, rolls their sleeves up and says, I'll make this happen?
Yeah, I usually just do it.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but just whatever throwing at me, I say, okay, I'll try. Yeah, usually because I enjoy trying new things,
Yeah.
And maybe when 4 years ago when I had to try AI for the first time, because I was like, what is this thing? I don't know how it's going to work. and I was trying to create a campaign called Adventure in AI, like A and then EYE, AI for a glasses company, eyewear company. And I was so frustrated with this stupid machine that because I try to tell them, like, I have a vision in my head to create this eyeball caricature for the campaign. We call it alien, playing off, playing off
I like
alien,
it.
but then I could not get it the way that I can just draw it. So you have to like really work with the prompts and like pull different reference using the right words. And then for sudden, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, it started taking shape that, okay, this is looking like what I have envisioned in my head. So I was just stay all night and work on it until I get the right prompt. And then that's become our character. It was really frustrating. It's taken me 3 months on Mid-Journey back then, 4 years ago, to get it to where I want it to
Good
look.
grief. And now, of course, it's speeded up much faster, and you've learned the skills to prompt better, and
Yeah.
rest is history.
Yeah, and it's funny because like my team didn't even want to touch it. I was like, okay, well, you guys, no one want to touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna, because I, as an art director and creative director, I have a lot of reference in my head, like because we had the shoot, I can tell it pretty specifically. A view of this eyeball shooting from the lower angle, the light is coming from the left, and what lens do we use, all that. So I can get pretty detailed. So sometimes I have to learn the new technology and then kind of show the teams like, hey, look, this is what I kind of be experiment with. You guys should try.
That's brilliant. I love that. I'm the same. I just don't overthink it. I'm like, okay, what is this thing? Let's just crack on and experiment and play and see what happens. Now, I hope you... I'm laughing because I might know the answer to the next question. What's a small ritual or habit that makes your day better?
I told you one already. It's like getting up, like having a cup of, the tea, the same tea that I've been drinking for the 20 years. The other ritual is taking a shower 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh, wow. Oh, really? Why
Yes.
is that? Is that because you work out during the day and...
No, it's like in the morning I can't function without a shower. It's just because I was born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand, and that was really hot country. So you get used to, getting up and just like shower, and then before you come home, go to bed, shower. And even here, sometimes in the winter time, I still do. I don't know. There's something about like the water, hitting your head, and it's just like wash away everything. And I do a lot of thinking. I do a lot of sketching in my shower. It's
soap.
funny. It's just, sometimes it's all like foggy, and I start drawing something.
Nice.
And it's really fun ritual. And
No, I get it. There's nothing nicer than getting all clean and into some fresh pajamas for bed.
yeah, but then in the morning you have like different scents to wake you up. I'm very sensitive to scent. It's put me in different moods, and I have like 3 different kinds of soap, 3 different kinds of shampoo. Depends on the mood that I'm in.
I love that. What any brands that you can recommend?
Oh my gosh, any brand do I recommend? I like Aesop. That's a good one, for the soap.
Do you ever steal the soap in hotels?
Maybe like, when there's like cool, and like, I remember I went to this hotel in Nice, and it was like so beautiful, this soap in the packaging. So I like good packaging,
Who
It's like,
doesn't?
okay, I know. It's like, oh, this, and take that home with you. But I don't. Yeah.
I think you're allowed to. I think it's part and parcel. You'd use it anyway, so I don't
You know,
see
I
that.
saw someone on Instagram. She's a really famous traveler, and she's take every key from every hotel. It's not like sometimes it's key card. It's like key.
Hmm.
I was like, wow, that's so crazy.
Wow. Okay. I've not heard of
You
that
know?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw like a collection of keys. I don't know. Sometimes people just like collecting things. I used to, but not anymore. Just like, okay, whatever. Um,
Speaking of guilty pleasures, what's a guilty pleasure you defend to the death?
okay, this is very not me. You will be surprised.
Mm.
I quite like Disney World.
Oh. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
It is a joy on steroid. Like if I don't know, have you been?
No, I've never been, but I'd absolutely love to go.
Okay, so like people like they're surprised because I always appear as like a sophisticated, high fashion person. I love Disney World. Where can you get that pure magic in a day? Like imagine you going in the Disney World during Christmas time, and like I used to take Sophie, my daughter, go to Disneyland every other Christmas, and it's pure magic for kids. And to be able to see kids' face and how they see the parade or Cinderella for the first time in their life, it's just like that's so magical, to see someone, you turn around, you see grandpa wearing Mickey Mouse ear matching grandma and the granddaughter. It's like that's the only place in the world that you don't look silly,
Oh, I
right?
love
and
that.
and it's not just like princess and prince, and then in the afternoon you'd go and ride the Space Mountain, and it's so fast and it's going, and you scream your lung, and on the top of your lung, and it's just putting you in that different element.
You can be a kid again.
Yeah, and it's fun for the whole family because I remember my parents was visiting from Bangkok, and it was like my parents and Jake's parents and Sophie. So we got two sets of grandparents, and then us, and then Sophie, and we just had a really good memories, with going to Disney World. And I think Walt Disney is genius. This is an example of a place that is completely manufactured and imagined and put it in together that for all of us to experience with multiple generations. I think that's quite rare.
Yes, it really is. And who doesn't love Goofy?
Yeah. And, and I think Disney, everything that they do at the Disneyland is very well-run business, except the only thing I don't like is the lines, because sometimes the line is so long. So I always buy the fast pass.
Oh, do
And,
you?
yeah, and then the popcorn is like a billion, like it's like overpriced popcorns and, everything in there. But it's fun to put yourself in a place that is really not you.
Yeah, I get it. I love it. You can escape. You can pretend to be a princess for a day or a prince, and
or you can go into the Star Wars.
Yeah, I was going to say, God,
it's so amazing. You walk in, there's like stormtrooper walking all over,
I know.
and next thing you know, you see like Darth Vader behind you. You're kind of like, what? It's fun. it's like being in a movie.
Oh, I've got to do it. I've got to go.
It's fun to go with kids. So last year we took one of our friends and her two kids went with us, and it was so fun.
Was it? Oh, I'm going to have to put that on my calendar for next year. That's a dream I haven't quite got around to fulfilling. So thanks for making me feel like I can get excited about it. Speaking of memories and good times, what's a scent or a smell that instantly takes you back to a memory?
I'm such a candle addict. Like I have so many candles in my house. So wherever I go, I buy, a beautiful lavender, rosemary in South France or in Italy, in Thailand. So I always buy candles everywhere I go. So when I come home, I want a room to smell like Chateau Marmont in LA, and I just like that scent. Or I'm doing this project that it feels like, the Mediterraneans, and you lighting something. So like scents is part of the creative process for me. Recently, I went to Thailand to visit my parents, and then we went to southern Thailand to Koh Samui. We stay at the Four Seasons where they film White Lotus.
Oh, very
It's the
nice.
same, yeah, and they have like incredible spa. So I went to spa like twice, and the masseuse gave me this oil, this Thai oil. Oh my God, it smells so good. So this is like the massaging oil, or the oil that you can put, behind your ear when you have a little bit headache. And this scent is just taking me to that 3-hour massage, hearing the ocean, outside, and bird chirping, and then my whole body just melt away. It's literally a therapy in a bottle for me.
Okay, I want some.
Next time I have to buy like a bunch and then send it to my friends, but it's
You just need to go
incredible.
back. You just need to go and have some more.
Yeah, but like
Spa.
when you're at a Zoom meeting and the clients start to get, a little tense, so I'm just like,
Just get the oil out. Start
yeah,
sniffing. Oh, there she is, Pum. She's sniffing the oil again.
I'm good. I'm good. Do whatever to get your day, get you through the day.
Absolutely. That tea and biscuits and a bit of nice scent. I love it. This is quite a quirky one. I like that you've chosen this one. If your creativity were a mythical creature, what would it be?
It will be a unicorn-mermaid.
Oh, okay. I didn't know one such thing existed.
There is not existed. I'm combining them because
Fair
I think
enough.
it would be cool to be able to fly over the rainbow and then dip right down into the ocean and
Oh,
swim
yeah.
like a mermaid. Because unicorn, it's like the symbolize of like imagination. You like go up into the sky, fly over the rainbow. It's very limitless and dreamy up there, and then you can like dive yourself as you kind of fly around and board up there. You're just gonna go visit your friends under the ocean, so you would just like dip down and become a mermaid and dive into this mystery of under the ocean and the deep dark sea.
Yeah, this sounds very like you. Never sit still, never be bored. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'll allow this. You can be a hybrid mermaid and unicorn. Brilliant.
Well, we have to. It's more modern, to not
Yeah.
be in like one bucket.
Well, it's very creative as well. Why do you have to choose one thing? Why can't you have two? I love it. Love it. Buy one, get one free. What's the oddest compliment you've ever received?
This was like a potential client who is very famous in advertising industry, and we got the client. We got them as a client, and I always ask the client, why did you pick us? Or can you give one word that describe Design Army? I always ask the new client that, because I want to see how people see our work.
It's clever.
And he say, your work, if I have to describe in one word, would be awkward beauty.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, awkward beauty, interesting. So can you explain that a little bit more? What do you mean by that? He say it's unconventional. Our work has unconventional qualities that is different. It's beautiful, but it's a little bit odd. It's quirky, it's imperfect. And he say it's polished beautifully, but it's always like really funny. There's always have an underlying humor at the same time. But at the end of the day, it's quite magnetic and memorable.
wow.
And I thought, whoa, that's like the best answer I ever get from a client.
Yeah.
Awkward beauty. It's like Design Army, like vibe is awkward beauty, and I love it.
Yeah. That's the kind of answer you want, isn't it? Somebody's actually really thought about it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, this one always intrigues me. What's a superstition you secretly or not so secretly follow?
Feng Shui.
Oh, yes.
Grew up, I'm half Thai, half Chinese, and I'm so believe in feng shui. And this is how it's all about how energy is flowing in the space. Like for example, every office that I have to have a solid wall behind me because it's representing mountain. Yeah, it's representing mountain, and your success will be supported by something. And then in front of me can be like window and other thing. A lot of people make mistake. Let's say if they have an office in New York, they want to see outside, right? So for example, they would turn the desk around so the desk is facing out so they can see the view. And the back of them is the door.
Oh, no, that's not good.
That's not good because in Chinese, Chinese belief is like that. It's like you will get stabbed in the back because you don't know what's coming. You want to be able to face what is coming.
I like that.
So yeah, so that is like, it's called like the power position of your desk. In your bedroom, on the other hand, you would always position your bed diagonal from the door.
Right.
Never, ever to have the door, like the bed aligned with the door. That's called the death position. And that's very unlucky.
Okay. I think I'm all right in this house.
Yeah, you have to look at your bedroom. It's affect every part of your life. This is like real story. I'm not kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm not joking.
My uncle who passed away in the 90s when I was like student, and I remember went to his house because he was just passed, and my grandma was there too. And and my mom was there, so we all flew from Thailand. And my grandma was saying right away, it's like, he passed away because his bed is at death position. And like literally, it was the bed because it's a big king bed, but then his side is the one that facing the door.
Oh, gosh.
It's like they believe like there's a spirit, like when you sleep, the spirit will take you away.
Oh, my goodness.
And then I was just like, oh, my God. As much I think it was crazy, feng shui, as I get older, I become quite, I believe in the flow of energy.
Yeah, no, I mean, we are energy, aren't we? So it makes sense. Although I did prefer talking about Disney World. I don't want to die.
No. It's good though. It's actually a common sense. If you look at if someone designed a house or if you design an office, or have a small retail store, like look up feng shui for interior.
I will.
It's very good.
Yeah.
And it's common sense. And there's, some interior designer, especially in Asia, they would really have to study this because that's what Asian people believe.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I might do that myself and just make a few tweaks just in case. Now, we're sticking in the house and we're going to sort of imagine a dinner party. Who would be your dream guest, dead or alive?
This is a really good question. Recently, a couple of weeks ago, I watched a Netflix documentary of Martha Stewart. And I think I would like to have a dinner with her.
She's had an interesting life.
I mean, she revolutionized everyday living. She started her business at 50 years old. I didn't know that. And she make home living something so mundane like growing vegetable or making a pie or create a pasta into an art form, like her magazine, you remember back in the 2000s, it's shot beautifully and everything every like boring housework things become quite beautiful, and she make a business out of it. She sold a company for $1 billion. I mean, she's become, one of the most successful women back in 2000s. And then, of course, she went to prison because of, what she did. She
I don't
with
know.
the insider trading, or it was the court case.
Allegedly,
Yeah. So I don't know. So she went, but she's open about it, and then she went to jail for 6 months, and then she came out stronger, and then continue with her business, and then next thing you know, she has a show with Snoop Dogg.
I know, she's living the dream.
I mean, next thing you know, she's on the cover of Sport Illustrated at age 82. This is someone who is not just a businesswoman, who has a vision. She is a pop culture icon. She's managed to stay relevant across all these decades. And I would like to have dinner with her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is amazing.
You'd be like, tell me all your secrets and pour her a big glass of wine.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like, the dinner party, hopefully is her beautiful dinner party, so I get to experience.
Oh, yeah, we can make that happen.
Best.
All beautiful flowers and ornaments. Beautiful. Lots of scented candles.
Yeah, but that's someone who has vision. And it's go back to what you and I were talking about. Like, if you have to have a passion about something, whatever that passion is, make that your thing, make that a business, because then work will never become a work. Your day to day, you just working on your passion, and that's how to live life, to its fullest, really.
I love that. Now we're going to have a quick fire round.
Okay.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
What emoji do you overuse?
The scream. That one, I use that one for everything from like, oh my God, I can't believe this, to I'm so excited. Like, I use that for, because I feel like out of the 4,000 emoji out there, that one is the most expressive.
It really is. I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I use the eyes a lot, but that's part of my branding. Now then, we have a question from the previous guest. We have this nice little chain thing going on. And our previous guest was Jeff Staple. And he would like to know, if you could only use one typeface for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It would be accident grotesque. I love it was designed in 1800, and it's way better than Helvetica. But it's, it's just so beautifully crafted, and it's super classic, but it's sans serif that it can work on any client, really. And it's not our fonts now. It used to be Design Army old font. But it's cool. I love it.
Amazing. And now, in the spirit of the chain, what is your question for our next guest?
Okay, so my question for the next guest is, imagine if you just received the news that the comet is coming to Earth and we all gonna die.
Oh, God.
Right? So you have two choices. One, to stay here on Earth in peace with your family, or two, you're gonna board a big spaceship going to Mars. Would you choose, and what would you do, and why?
Are you allowed to take anyone with you, or is it just you?
You can take your family with you, yeah.
Okay, that changes things for me.
Yeah, not just one person. It's not just like, okay, bye, husband, wife, and then you go. No,
See ya, going to the red planet.
It's like so like it's like me, Jake, Sophie, our dog, like your
Katie Cowan
family. Yeah. You can stay here together, or you can hop on the spaceship.
I don't want to be left to face death alone. Pum, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
What would you do? What would you do?
It depends. Are we talking about Kim Stanley Robinson Red Mars, where colonizations happened and there's a bubble and everybody can live there happily and safely, sort of. Might lose a finger.
No, it's like Mars, like right now.
Ugh, I'd stay and take the hit. I would just accept my fate. But anyway, it's not up to me. It's up to our next guest. Oh,
Yes.
Pump, it has been so lovely welcoming you to the Creative Boom podcast this week. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for everything that you do. We are the big fan of Creative Booms, and all the things that you have done for our industry is very admirable.
Thank you so much.